I wanted to share another video with you about some quick tips. One being how to bounce your tracks out of Ableton. And what that consists of is actually consolidating some tracks. So I picked a song called Peace. It's by Hillsong. It's in the key of C. So as you can see here, I've got a piano track, keys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, strings. And as you can see, this is just a lot of tracks. So what I want to do is I want to condense this. And by doing that, first things first, I just want to hit keys 1 and strings and show you this. So I left them in master. Reason being is because when we bounce them out, we want to make sure they're in master. The next thing is typically in the past when I've ran 5 and 6 and 7 songs that have this many tracks, I've always ran into this issue where you can see the usage of Ableton here. Right now it's idling between 0 and 1%. It's been upwards of 15% for me, so it kind of bogs some things down. And really a good percentage you want to be at is between 2 and 3% when you're running. And so in order to help with that, if you have that issue, here's a good way you can start. So first things first is we want to highlight keys 1 all the way down to strings. And as you can see, I have highlighted like so. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I want to go to File and I want to export audio. Now, here's the important part as well, is make sure your setup for export audio/video looks just like this one here on the screen. Reason being is because if you don't, it will not work. And I'll show you that as we go. So as you can see here, encode, file type, bit depth. Make sure your file type is WAV. Make sure your bit depth, 16, and dither options is triangular. So make sure yours looks just like this one here on the screen. All right, perfect. Next step, I want to export. As you can see, I want it to go to my desktop, so I need to give it a name. And I'm just going to do final, like so, and I'm going to save it. As it renders, you'll see it goes through the options. Doesn't take that long. It's fairly quick. Perfect. Alrighty. So next thing I want to do is I just want to go ahead and take and delete these because we're going to obviously put them in as one track. So I'm going to cut that down. I made a separate one here that I just want to put right there to show you. Alright, so I'm going to save this. I'm going to go ahead and go to a new live set. I'm going to go down here to Finder, to my desktop, and I want to look for my piece tracks, as you can see, are right here. But the one thing I want to show you is what happens when it doesn't work. So as you can see, I made a mistake on a previous, and this is what it looks like when it doesn't work. It has no graphs. It's just a blank track. All right, so that's what it'll look like if it doesn't work. That's okay. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and go back out, get to our session. All right, and I want to go to Finder, Desktop, and I want to get my actual tracks that I just made, as you can see, are here. So you can see they're loading up now. That's awesome. So what we want to do is we just want to give a little test to them, make sure they're sounding good. Here we go. Awesome. All right, so that's all of our tracks together. As you can see, my usage up top, we're just in between that 1 and 2%, which is awesome. As you can see right here. Perfect. Now I just want to make sure my tracks are lined up real good, and that way nothing's off, as they look really good. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is just run the song and see how it sounds.
Chorus 1.
Sounds really good. Everything's lined up together. We're going to go ahead and jump to the end. Awesome. As you can see, this is how to bounce your tracks and even condense, just to help free up some of that usage up top, keep you between that 1-2%. Healthy place to be. Hope this helps you in the sessions you're building. For more tips, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for any comments or questions, just leave them in the comment boxes below under the video. Thanks so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And hang out for more videos. Thanks, guys.